Hey traders, welcome back. I'm Kenya with BK Trading Academy. In this video, I'm going to go through a 5-minute scalping strategy. I'm a little bit over $800 for the day, and I'm going to show you exactly how I've been scalping to make these profits in the market. Now, if you want to see me trade live every single day in the market, Tuesday through Thursday, look in the description below and you will find information on our lifetime offer. We show you how to be consistently profitable in these markets, and we work with new and struggling traders. You can always reach out to us, ask us questions. We're always available for you. Let's go ahead and hop into USD CAD. I'm in the live market, and let me show you how you would do this. So the very first thing you always want to do is look on the higher time frame, and you want to establish your directional bias. Based on what we see on the monthly and also on the weekly, we see that we have an impulse wave to the upside. So here is our impulse. And after you have an impulse wave, so notice the strong, forceful movement to the upside. After you have an impulse wave, you want to see a correction after an impulse. So what we could do is we could take our Fibonacci retracement tool and measure from the monthly low to the monthly high of where it's starting to wick. And we see that price has pulled back or given us a correction to the 50% Fibonacci retracement area. Now we want to be mindful of the 50% or the 618 fib level, preferably, and we want to see price start to reject off of that area. We do have that right now, and notice this also aligns with a previous area of reversal. So look where we had very strong previous monthly resistance. We also had a form of support within the same area, and now we are forming support within this same zone. So we want to see that price will give us some type of entry reason at this potential level, and we want to pay attention to it. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that. And now that I have my monthly low, I'm going to continue to drill down. So based on the monthly, we definitely should be looking for an opportunity to buy. Based on the weekly, we should be doing the same thing, because look at, we have a market that's giving us higher highs and higher lows. We have a low, we have a high, we have a higher low, we have a higher high, a higher low, we have a higher high, and now we have a higher low. Okay, so considering that, we're going to continue to drill down, and now we're going to go to the daily. So now on the daily, here is our bullish structure. So you can see that we have this impulse wave. We've gotten a correction on the higher time frame, which we've noted already, and here is where we are forming a very strong area of support. Now this is our weekly support. It's also our daily support. So notice here we have a retest of this previous daily candle, and we are now seeing a wick rejection off of this level. One of the things I also like to pay attention to is patterns that I see. Do I see signs of a reversal? Do I see continuation patterns? So one of the things, just depending on the time frame you trade, now remember we are scalping, so mainly I want to be concerned with the daily directional bias, because I want to see what is the price action during within that day, which I'm going to be scalping within that day, within that probably, hour. So one of the things that I see here is that from this resistance from 1.38, the price has fallen about 300 pips since last Friday. Now, we did have high impact news. We had FOMC news, so the Federal Open Committee. So we had news, high impact news, and that was a result of that news. Okay. So now that the price is forming support at this daily support, the thing that I've established already, number one, is my directional bias. So I'm looking to buy, and I need to find my area of value where I believe the market is going to move from. So number two, after I've established my directional bias, number two, once the price gets to my target area, I'm going to drop down to my time frame. So I'm just going to go a little bit lower. And one of the things you'll notice on this 4-hour is you see some type of potential pattern, like a W formation pattern shaping up. So when I say that, basically what I see here is wick rejection at support, double wick rejection at support. I see somewhat of a W coming together. Okay, and remember, we've already established that we are bullish on the higher time frame. So this would be the neckline of my W formation pattern, and I'm already seeing a nice strong wick rejection right here at this support. So that's a good sign. So if this is happening, what I want to see on the lower time frame as I continue to drill lower is that we continue to reject this area and we get some type of volatility or breakout to the upside. So you want to trade this during high volatility. You're going to move down to your 5-minute time frame, and now you can see on the 5-minute we have an area of demand, and demand is basically a strong area of support or a key area where we expect buying pressure to come in. Okay, so this would be our support zone on on the 5-minute, which we've already established from the higher time frame. So notice here at this low, we had a retest. So the price went up. So the price, after a downtrend, the price came down, formed support. It bounced from this area. We then got some sideways movement. Okay, so the price moved sideways. It dropped again, and look where it formed as support off of that retest. So once the price came back to retest, we would have been looking for some type of entry reason right at that level there. Okay, and you can see that within, let's see how many minutes this was. So in the first 5 minutes, the price went 17 pips to the upside. Now that's good. That's the type of scalp you want to see. Okay. You could easily make $50 a day, $100 a day, $300 a day, whatever you want based on your risk tolerance and how you manage your risk. We teach our students not to risk more than 1 to 2% of your overall account. And we have a very strategic method in how we teach risk management, very successful. So you need to have your risk management planned out to the T. It needs to be very effective because scalping, you don't have a lot of room for buffer. It really takes a very skilled technique and approach, and you just have to find your style. So you can see that if we go to the hour time frame, just within an hour from this support zone, let's see how many pips this pair has gone to the upside. So it went 32 pips to the upside within an hour. So you would have made your profits. Okay. You only need you don't need a whole lot with scalping. I say 10 to 20 pips and you can do very well. So you always want to plan out your risk management, decide your risk tolerance. What is it going to be? A flat dollar amount or a risk percentage that you are going to risk, and you need to stick with that. So a lot of times what I will do is I will scalp, but if I get a retest back into the zone, so notice how from this support zone, we got a bounce from the area. So the price came back to this support. We got a bounce. Look how it went 17, almost 20 pips to the upside, and it came back and it retested again. So what I normally will do is set an alert. And if I get an alert for an opportunity to put a re-entry, I will do a re-entry and scalp additional positions. A lot of times what I also will do is have an intraday position, or if I feel that this will head much higher, I will keep a short-term swing. So notice I have an alert actually right here at this resistance. See this resistance high right here? I have an alert here to go long potentially if the price does get here, because this is a very strong turning point. So this is how you would execute on this 5-minute time frame. Very simple 5-minute price action strategy. And it definitely just takes, a lot of practice. But if you want to see us trade live in the market daily, Tuesday through Thursday, then I want to encourage you to consider our Lifetime Academy offer. We have an awesome community. You can reach out to us anytime. We're always here for you. And we have so many different approaches that work very effectively for you to profit in the market. You just need great mentorship and guidance and someone who can show you how to get this done consistently. So guys, I hope that you found this helpful. Comment below if you have any questions. I hope to see you in our live trading sessions, and thanks so much for watching.